The 5 biggest takeaways from special counsel Robert Mueller's press conference yesterday. Number 1, we didn't learn anything new from Mueller. There's still no collusion, still no conspiracy between Trump and Russia, and still no charges or proof of a crime of obstruction of justice. Number 2, the Russians meddled in the 2016 election. The Obama administration knew about it as early as 2014 and did nothing to stop it. In fact, the only thing the Obama administration did was exploit the idea of Russian meddling to weaponize law enforcement against then-candidate Donald Trump. Number 3, Robert Mueller egregiously overstepped his bounds as a prosecutor during this probe. It was not Mueller's job to determine whether Trump is exonerated. It is never the job of any prosecutor to determine if anybody is exonerated. The job of a prosecutor is to build a case, build enough evidence of a crime to charge a person with a crime. Or not. But nobody ever needs exoneration in our nation because we enjoy the presumption of innocence until proven guilty. So, Mueller admits when he says he can't exonerate Trump that he is wildly out of bounds in his role as a prosecutor. The fact that Mueller said Volume 2 of his report does not exonerate Trump is pure political punditry. He is telling the mainstream media and the left what to think and what to say. Number 4, Robert Mueller absolutely could have recommended charges against President Trump. Mueller said he couldn't, but Mueller is wrong. There is nothing holding him back from recommending charges against the sitting president. And then, if the Department of Justice says we won't file charges against the sitting president because of the OLC guidelines, so be it. But the OLC guidelines do not constrain determination by an investigator of whether charges are worthy. Mueller punted this to Congress because he wants Congress to impeach Trump. Number 5, it was absolutely unfair and unethical of Mueller to refuse to make a determination about obstruction charges in an investigation as public as this one. Because Mueller knew the public would demand to see this report, and it's absolutely unfair, and it's contradictory to release 200 pages of unflattering information about Trump while claiming it would have been more unfair to recommend charges for Trump without Trump having legal recourse to clear his name. The only reason why Mueller would do this is political bias and a political agenda. This whole investigation was an anti-Trump strategy from the left that Mueller is now trying to keep alive, even though they spent 2 years and $30 million trying to find actual crimes, and they couldn't. Pathetic. And that brings us to our bonus takeaway tonight. The Democrats were wrong all along about collusion, conspiracy, and obstruction. They were wrong to begin with. They were wrong when the Mueller report came out, and even after Mueller spoke yesterday, they are still wrong. And that's my final point.